Hey, true believers, Englentine here with a review of a very interesting book called Imaginary Friends. Now, obviously, as you can tell by the cover, it's a horror story. And it starts right away. Now, of course, it starts off talking about a guy who is not important to the story, or at least anything else in the rest of the book. We're focused on him, but he goes away. Instead, the girl that he sees coming out of the woods plays a part, as well as the friend that we meet later. That is about it. It's like a little movie entry, which I've noticed and I've noted that comic books try to do. They give us the cold opening the same way as any movie does, and then get on with the rest of the story. Now, the rest of the story says this. There are creatures from, I believe it's from another dimension, that come into ours, and they feed off love, they feed off devotion, and they are our imaginary friends. Now, some of them do the normal thing. As the host grows up, they go away, they fade away, they die. However, there are a few who want more power, and they begin to be able to affect the physical world. And these are the ones that there is, of course, an FBI agency that are now trying to stop them. And they go to this girl who is in a psychological ward for killing the girl that we saw in the beginning, because they believe that it was one of the imaginary friends. That's the story. And I know it took almost 2 minutes to explain everything. However, it's deep. I mean, it really goes into everything. And it's such a good story, such an interesting read. Just for the idea alone that now they have to get the murderous friend that she had that killed the young girl at the beginning. We find out the two of them were friends, and this girl killed that other one because the imaginary friend made her. And now they need to get that imaginary friend to help hunt other imaginary friends. I mean, come on. How is that not a cool idea? How is that not something you want to read? I know. Wow, I'm kind of happy I did. It's not the best book in the world. Once again, it's a lot of talk in this one. There is definitely talking heads all the way through. However, there are moments of violence and there's moments of horror in it as well, and all of it works. All of it is something to check out, to see. You know, I liked the psychological, but for a bit you're wondering if it was her or was it this polypitch. God dang it, I can't believe I forgot stuff like that. Don't get old, kids. But, you know, if it was her imaginary friend or if it was actually her. But then we see her summon, and it's this weird spider-like, half human, half spider imaginary friend. I'm like, why would you conjure that? What in your imagination makes this somebody you want to hang around with? I mean, if it's like Bing Bong, but he's got a murder streak, okay, at least you can, at the beginning, understand why the kid wants to hang around with it. But this is not the kind of imaginary friend you want in there. I mean, like I said, Bing Bong, stabber, bitch. You know, okay, I can buy into that more than I can, hey, my imaginary friend was this scary half spider lady. Yeah, but there you go. I guess they need that in order for her to work as the horror character. Now, we do see her lose the spider legs and she becomes normal and she looks cool, but she still doesn't look like anything that would be a kid's imaginary friend. But, hey, I'm lonely. I want to play with the scary spider. No, it doesn't work. But unless you're in a horror film, and then it works. You know? I don't know, but that's just the way I saw it. You would think that they would want to look kid-friendly in order to actually get around this particular world they're creating. That being said, it's an interesting story. It's cool. It's got some great horror elements. And shock surprise, it's a book that you have to pay attention to. It's not something you're going to brush under the rug. It's something you pay attention to and just absorb the story. But that is just my opinion. What is yours? Have you read Imaginary Friends? Are you thinking about it? Is it even in your wheelhouse? It's a Vertigo horror comic book. Let me know in the comments below what you think, or if, like I said, if this is your cup of tea, so to speak. Also, if you like this video, click like, share, subscribe. You know the drill. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss anything. As I said before, cool things happen around here. Check it out. Also, this is the way we make our living, so if you don't mind dropping by our Patreon or going to VIDME, the links are in the description below. Drop $1 in the till. Help us keep the lights on. Help us keep making videos like this for you. I'd like to thank everybody who's already done that. And to everyone, all the true believers that just want a man cave pimped out like the Bat Cave. Thank you very, very much for watching.